After 40 years of oppressive Stalinism under the Ceausescu regime, Romania was one of the countries eventually freed to democracy after the fall of the Iron Curtain in 1989. Despite many changes, areas of largely poor rural economy still remain 30 years later.
The economy is weak, people have no place to work. I think 20% fight with very big problems. No food, no money for children who are in school, no money for warm during the winter.
With high rates of tax and rural unemployment, many families are reduced to subsistence farming, often surviving on little more than the monthly €10 per child family allowance.
In communist time, family with 10 children which stay in a room, ask communists to help, they move. Now no one are interested. Some people became rich, some people much poorer than before.
There is some council housing, although rent still needs to be paid. But cultural and religious pressures mean families are often very large, and it is not unknown to find 10 children living in a run-down one-bedroom tenement apartment. Grassroots partners with the Romanian Christian organisation Bonita in order to serve the most needy in Jesus' name.
We found out from the children it's very hard at home, no money, no income, no nothing, and suddenly we realize the problem behind the children's situation. So we thought, okay, we need to go to a source of the problem.
Every year, a grassroots team travel with Lydia to visit the supported children, to interview, photograph and weigh them.
Are many needs that we take the families with poorest condition.
For £8 a month, supporters can provide school uniform and books to give a child the opportunity for an education. But there is so much more that the sponsorship does.
It's a wonderful thing to do. Uniform, school bags, notebooks, pencil, everything they need for the new school year beginning. They can go with their head up. The second part is for dentists. If they need medicine, we have a part of money who are used for this. And something which is really amazing is to put £5 for each child to celebrate his birthday. So this will be a big joy for them.
Sponsorship makes a great difference to the families and gives them hope. This family story is typical. The father died some years ago and the mother now works hard to support the family and their grandmother.
Foarte binevenit că trei copii, salariu foarte mic. E binevenit orice, chiar orice. Au mai multă încredere în ei, încep să-și facă prieteni, ceea ce înainte nu a avut, că era privită diferent. Pentru că încă nu au prieteni, că au fost foarte mult marginalizați. Începem să fim priviți și noi ca oameni, nu ca categoric. Categoric, da.
Yeah.
Jakob hears of families who are really struggling, often in appalling accommodation in a country that in winter can be as cold as minus 25 degrees centigrade.
Some poor people are living in a house which almost ready to fall down. No insulated bed, windows. During the winter is very cold and they affect their physical health.
This is the second part of the work. Grassroots partners with Jakob and the local Christian community to help rehouse these families in new, purpose-built buildings constructed to a simple design.
Building the house was for two reasons. One, to be able to survive, to not die. Another reason is when we build, we communicate that Jesus liked them.
This year, the Grassroots team are working with a local church crew to build a new home for this family of a widowed grandmother, her daughter and her daughter's 3 children. There are just 6 working days to finish it. It's late afternoon on arrival day near Bistrita, and the team are visiting the site for the first time. Adi, a member of the UK team, is struggling to understand the poverty he is encountering.
I'm a Romanian man, and then I'm shocked at what I see. Serious, I'm shocked. Unbelievable. I did never see like this in my life. But what's happened to the government? What's happened to the people with not killed?
I don't know about the government.
From first impressions, this looks really achievable. Look at the DPC, the lads are going to start sifting the sand, and then we'll start setting our corners out, and by the end of today we hope that all rules will be up. And hopefully by the end of the week they'll be living in their new house. Day 3, progress continues to be good. See the boys, they're laying the floor up there. The floor's going to be great because I can work off of it to get the roof up to date.
Very productive. Lots of hard work, it's very good.
The sun's come out so the camera's on. Really good day today. Most of the timber work for the roof is in now. The people that want to come on these trips really want to work hard. They see what's got to be done, they see the conditions that these people are living in, and they do really want to make a difference. They just want to keep going until it's done.
So far, Grassroots teams from the UK have built 4 homes, and Grassroots have funded the construction of several others that were built by Romanian church members and craftsmen. There are many needs, but Jakob prioritises the families he thinks are most desperate. This family of 3 young orphans live alone in a tumble-down, leaky house and are reaching the top of the list.
Este iarna, este frig pe aici.
Wow! Foarte frig. Nici nu vreau să vă imaginați cât de frig este când venim aici. Geamurile înghețate. Ne descurcăm foarte greu. Primim 28 de lei pe lună. Din banii aceia mai venim când putem. Ne mai ajută mătușa.
Jakob is very keen to safely rehouse these children as soon as possible.
What number day are we on?
I don't know.
It's Monday, so we've got 2 days left. For today's plastering, later on we're going to break off and lay the floor, getting the battens up and blocks in. That's today. Just wanted to show you this really. I really feel we could just go inside and give this a good push and it will come down. It will come down.
Many years my desire was to do this, and now my dream is complete.
If you think of where we were 5 days ago, and we walked down here for the first time, and just foundations. I mean, I think the team's done really well.
And they're going to be sad to see the old house go.
Și o să vă supărați după ea, că o să...
Nu ne supărăm deloc.
We have suffering enough in the old house.
Și la bisericile din Anglia, de unde, din toate bisericile, cât și din România, ne-au rămas în suflet și nu o să uităm niciodată.
We've got 25 minutes.
So thank you very much.